Hello, my friend. Welcome back. I'm really happy you're here with us today. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Together, we practice natural English you can actually use every day.
If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps us create more videos for you.
Yes, thank you so much. Your support means everything. So, Emma, I have a quick question for you and for everyone watching.
What's your question?
Can you describe the weather outside right now in English?
Let me see. It's sunny and a bit cloudy. The sky looks beautiful.
Perfect. But many English learners find this difficult. They want to talk about nature and the environment in English, but they don't have the right words.
That's exactly right, and that's why today's topic is so useful.
Today, we're going to learn how to talk about nature and the environment in English.
We'll cover weather, seasons, plants, animals, and even important topics like climate change and pollution.
By the end of this video, you'll be able to describe a beautiful day in the park or discuss environmental issues with confidence.
So, let's get started.
Okay, Emma, let's start with something everyone talks about every day, the weather.
Great idea. Weather is one of the most common small talk topics in English-speaking countries.
So true. In England, people talk about the weather all the time.
Yes. So, let's learn the basic weather words. Jack, how's the weather today?
Today, it's sunny. The sun is shining and it feels warm.
Beautiful. Sunny means there's a lot of sunshine. No clouds, just blue sky.
What about when there's no sun?
Then we say it's cloudy. For example, it's cloudy today. I think it might rain later.
Oh, rain. That's an important one. What do we say when it rains?
We say it's raining or it's raining. For example, I can't go outside. It's raining.
I love the sound of rain. It's so peaceful. What about wind?
When there's a lot of wind, we say it's windy. For example, it's very windy today. Hold on to your hat.
Good advice. So we have sunny, cloudy, rainy, and windy. These are the 4 basic weather words everyone should know.
Exactly. Now let's practice. Jack, what's your favorite weather?
I think I like sunny weather. I feel happy when the sun is shining. What about you?
I like rainy weather. I know that sounds strange, but I love staying inside with a cup of tea when it's raining outside.
That does sound nice. What weather do you not like?
I don't like windy weather. The wind messes up my hair.
That's a good reason. I don't like cloudy weather. It makes me feel a bit sad.
Interesting. So everyone has different preferences. Now let's talk about temperature. How do we describe if it's hot or cold?
Good question. If the temperature is high, we say it's hot. For example, it's very hot today. I need some water.
And if the temperature is low, we say it's cold. For example, it's cold outside. Wear a jacket.
What about in between? Not hot, not cold.
Then we say it's warm or it's cool. Warm is a little hot. Cool is a little cold.
Can you give an example?
Sure, spring weather is usually warm. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's perfect.
And autumn evenings are cool. You need a light sweater.
Perfect examples. So now everyone can describe the weather. Sunny, cloudy, rainy, windy, hot, cold, warm, or cool.
These words are so useful. You can use them every single day.
Now let's talk about the seasons. Jack, how many seasons are there?
There are 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter.
That's right. In American English, people often say fall instead of autumn, but both are correct.
So spring, summer, fall or autumn, and winter. Let's talk about each one. Emma, tell me about spring.
Spring is my favorite season. Spring comes after winter. The weather gets warmer, flowers start to grow, Trees get new green leaves.
It sounds beautiful. What's the weather like in spring?
In spring, the weather is usually warm and rainy. We say April showers bring May flowers. This means it rains a lot in spring, but that helps the flowers grow.
I like that saying. Okay, what about summer?
Summer is the hottest season. It comes after spring. The weather is usually sunny and hot. Many people go to the beach in summer.
Yes, I love summer. Long days, warm nights, no school for students.
That's why many people love summer. What do you do in summer, Jack?
In summer, I like to go swimming. I also like to have picnics in the park. What about you?
I like to go hiking in the mountains. The weather is perfect for outdoor activities.
Nice. Now let's talk about autumn or fall.
Autumn comes after summer. The weather gets cooler. The leaves on the trees change color. They turn red, orange, and yellow.
It's so beautiful. I love walking in the park in autumn and looking at the colorful leaves.
Me too. In autumn, the days get shorter. It gets dark earlier.
What's the weather like?
Autumn weather is usually cool and windy. You need to wear a jacket or sweater.
And finally, winter. Winter is the coldest season.
That's right. Winter comes after autumn. In many places, it snows in winter.
Everything is white and cold. I like winter because of the holidays.
Christmas, New Year, it's a special time. True, but the weather can be difficult. It's very cold. Some days are cloudy and gray.
What do you do in winter, Emma?
In winter, I like to stay inside where it's warm. I drink hot chocolate and read books. Sometimes I go ice skating.
That sounds cozy. I like to build snowmen when it snows.
That's fine. So now everyone knows the 4 seasons and what they're like.
Spring is warm and rainy. Summer is hot and sunny. Autumn is cool and windy. Winter is cold and sometimes snowy.
Perfect summary.
Okay, now let's talk about nature. When we say nature, we mean plants, trees, animals, birds, rivers, mountains, everything natural.
That's right. Nature is all around us. Let's start with plants and trees.
Good idea, Emma. What's the difference between a plant and a tree?
Great question. A tree is tall and has a thick wooden trunk. Trees can live for many, many years. A plant is usually smaller and softer.
Can you give examples?
Sure. An oak tree is a very large, strong tree. You see oak trees in parks and forests. A pine tree is another common tree. It stays green all year.
Oh, I know pine trees. They have needles instead of leaves.
Right. Exactly. Now, flowers are a type of plant. A rose is a beautiful flower. It smells wonderful, but it has thorns.
Be careful of the thorns. What's another common flower?
A sunflower. Sunflowers are tall and bright yellow. They always face the sun.
I love sunflowers. They make me happy. Okay, so we have trees like oak and pine. We have flowers like rose and sunflower. What about animals?
Let's talk about animals and birds you might see in nature. Have you ever seen a deer, Jack?
Yes, I saw a deer once when I was hiking in the forest. It was beautiful, but also a bit shy. When it saw me, it ran away.
Deer are very gentle animals. They live in forests and eat plants.
What about smaller animals like squirrels?
Oh, yes, squirrels are everywhere in parks. They're small, fast, and they love to eat nuts. You can often see them running up and down trees.
They're so cute. I saw one yesterday in the park. It was eating something and its little hands were moving so fast.
Yes, they're very entertaining to watch. Now, let's talk about birds.
Okay, what birds do you know, Emma?
Well, an eagle is a very large, powerful bird. Eagles can fly very high in the sky. They have excellent eyesight.
Eagles are amazing. What about smaller, more common birds?
You might see butterflies in your garden. Wait, actually, butterflies are insects, not birds.
That's okay. Butterflies are beautiful. They have colorful wings.
Yes, in spring and summer, you can see many butterflies flying around flowers.
Nature is full of wonderful things. Trees, plants, flowers, animals, birds, insects. There's so much to see.
That's why it's important to spend time outside. Go to a park, go hiking, enjoy nature.
I agree. And now everyone has the words to talk about what they see.
Now, let's talk about different landscapes. That means different types of natural places.
Good idea, Emma. What's your favorite natural place?
I love the mountains. Mountains are so tall and beautiful. I feel peaceful when I'm in the mountains.
I agree. The air is fresh in the mountains. Do you like to hike?
Yes, I love hiking up mountain trails. The view from the top is always worth it.
What's a valley?
A valley is the low area between mountains. Imagine two mountains next to each other. The space between them is a valley.
Oh, I see. So mountains are high, valleys are low.
Exactly. Now, what about water? Where do you like to go, Jack?
I love the ocean. I love the sound of the waves and the smell of the salt water.
The ocean is beautiful. Some people say the sea instead of the ocean. Both are correct.
What's the difference?
The ocean is very, very big. The Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. The sea is smaller. The Mediterranean Sea, for example.
I see. What about rivers?
A river is fresh water that flows from the mountains to the ocean. Many cities are built next to rivers.
Why is that?
Because people need water. Rivers provide water for drinking, for farming, for transportation.
That makes sense. What's your favorite place to relax in nature?
I love going to the park. A park is a green space in the city with trees, grass, and sometimes a playground.
Parks are great. You don't have to travel far. You can just walk to your local park and enjoy nature.
Exactly. You can sit under a tree, read a book, have a picnic, or just watch the birds.
So we talked about mountains, valleys, the ocean or sea, rivers, and parks. These are all beautiful natural places.
And now you can describe them all in English. Okay, Jack. Before we move on, I think we should talk about something really important.
What's that?
Common mistakes. When people talk about nature and the environment in English, they often make the same mistakes.
Oh, this is helpful. I probably made these mistakes too when I was learning.
Everyone does, so let's help everyone avoid them. Mistake number 1, people often say the nature instead of just nature.
What's wrong with the nature?
In English, we don't use the before nature when we're speaking generally. We just say nature.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Wrong. I love the nature. Correct. I love nature. Wrong. The nature is beautiful. Correct. Nature is beautiful.
Oh, so no the before nature, just nature.
Exactly. But you can say the nature of something when it means the characteristics, like the nature of the problem. But that's different.
I understand. What's mistake number 2?
Mistake number 2 is confusing weather and weather.
Wait, aren't those spelled differently?
Yes, they're spelled differently, but many people pronounce them the same way, and that causes confusion.
Can you explain both?
Sure. Weather means the sun, rain, wind. Weather means if. For example, I don't know whether it will rain tomorrow.
So how's the weather is asking about sun or rain. I don't know whether to bring an umbrella means I don't know if I should bring an umbrella.
Perfect. These words sound similar, but mean very different things.
Good to know. What's mistake number 3?
Mistake number 3, people say it's a hot or it's a cold instead of it's hot or it's cold.
Oh, you don't need before hot or cold.
That's right. When you're describing the weather, you don't use a. Just say it's hot or it's cold.
So wrong, it's a sunny day. Wait, is that wrong?
No, you can say it's a sunny day because you have the word day after it, but you can't say it's a sunny by itself.
Ah, so it's sunny or it's a sunny day. Both correct, but not it's a sunny.
Exactly. You're getting it. What about mistake number 4?
Let me guess. Something about pollution.
Now, this one is about animals. People often forget to use plural correctly. They say, I saw 3 bird instead of I saw 3 birds.
Oh, the S at the end?
Yes, 1 bird, 2 birds, 3 birds. 1 tree, many trees. 1 flower, 5 flowers. Always add S for plural.
That seems simple, but it's easy to forget when you're speaking.
Exactly, so practice. I saw 2 squirrels in the park. There are many trees in the forest.
Good examples. Okay, what's mistake number 5, the last one?
The last common mistake is using much instead of many with countable things.
Can you explain?
Sure, we use much with things you can't count, like water or pollution. We use many with things you can count, like trees or animals.
So there are many trees, not much trees.
Exactly. Many trees, many birds, many flowers. But much water, much pollution, much rain.
How do I know which to use?
Ask yourself, can I count it? If yes, use many. If no, use much.
So trees, I can count them, many trees. Water, I can't count it, much water.
Perfect. You got it. Let's do a quick review. What are the 5 mistakes?
Number 1, don't say the nature, just say nature.
Number 2, don't confuse weather and weather.
Number 3, don't say it's a hot, say it's hot.
Number 4, remember to add S for plural. 3 birds, not 3 bird.
And number 5, use many for countable things and much for uncountable things.
Excellent. Everyone watching, remember these 5 mistakes. They're easy to fix once you know them.
And don't feel bad if you made these mistakes before. Learning is a process.
Now, let's talk about something very important, the environment.
Yes, this is a serious topic, but it's important to know how to discuss it in English.
That's right. Let's start with climate change. Have you heard this term before?
Yes, I hear it on the news all the time.
Climate change means the Earth's temperature is getting warmer.
Right.
Exactly. Another term for this is global warming. The Earth is getting hotter because of human activities.
What kind of activities?
Burning fossil fuels like coal and oil, cutting down forests. These things cause temperature rise.
Temperature rise means the temperature is increasing, getting higher.
Yes, and when the temperature rises, it causes problems. Ice melts, sea levels go up, weather becomes more extreme.
That's scary. What can we do about it?
We need to protect nature and save the environment. That means taking care of the Earth.
Okay, but how? What actions can we take?
Let me tell you about the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle.
The 3 R's. Can you explain each one?
Sure. Reduce means use less. Use less plastic, use less energy, use less water.
So if I turn off the lights when I leave a room, I'm reducing energy use.
Exactly. Reuse means use something again instead of throwing it away. For example, use a reusable water bottle instead of buying plastic bottles.
I have a reusable water bottle. I carry it everywhere.
That's great. And recycle means when you're done with something, put it in the recycling bin so it can be made into something new.
Like paper, plastic bottles, glass jars.
Yes, recycling is very important. Now let's talk about pollution.
Pollution means making the air, water, or land dirty and unsafe.
That's right. There are different types of pollution: air pollution, water pollution, and plastic pollution.
What causes air pollution?
It's cars, factories, and power plants release gases into the air. This makes the air dirty and hard to breathe.
That's bad for our health.
Very bad. What about water pollution?
Water pollution happens when chemicals or trash get into rivers, lakes, and oceans.
Exactly. And plastic pollution is a huge problem. People throw away plastic bottles, bags, and straws. This plastic ends up in the ocean.
I saw a documentary about this. It's terrible for sea animals.
It is. Many animals eat plastic by mistake and get sick or die. That's why we need to reduce plastic use.
What else can we do to help the environment?
We can use renewable energy. Renewable energy comes from natural sources that never run out, like solar energy from the sun or wind energy.
That's better than burning coal and oil.
Much better. It doesn't cause pollution or climate change.
So, to summarize, climate change and global warming are making the Earth hotter. We need to reduce, reuse, and recycle. We need to stop pollution and use renewable energy.
Perfect summary, Jack. And we all need to do our part to protect nature and save the environment.
Every small action helps.
Well, Jack, that was a wonderful conversation. We covered so much today.
We really did, from weather and seasons to animals and environmental issues.
Let's do a quick summary for everyone watching.
Great idea. Today, we learned how to talk about nature and the environment in English.
We started with weather words: sunny, rainy, cloudy, windy, hot, cold, warm, and cool.
Then we talked about the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter.
We learned about plants and trees like oak, pine, rose, and sunflower.
And animals and birds like deer, squirrel, eagle, and butterfly.
We described different landscapes: mountains, valleys, rivers, the ocean, and parks.
We also covered 5 common mistakes that people make when talking about nature.
And finally, we discussed important environmental topics: climate change, pollution, and what we can do to help.
The 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle.
So now you have all the vocabulary you need to talk about nature and the environment with confidence.
Whether you're making small talk about the weather or discussing serious environmental issues, you're ready.
And now it's time for our question of the day.
Yes. Today's question is, what is one thing you do to protect the environment?
Let me give you an example. I always bring my own bags when I go shopping. I don't use plastic bags from the store.
That's great. I always turn off the water when I brush my teeth. I don't let it run.
Those are both excellent examples. So, everyone watching, what do you do to protect the environment?
Maybe you recycle. Maybe you walk or ride a bike instead of driving. Maybe you use a reusable water bottle.
Think about it and then write your answer in the comments below.
You can write, I protect the environment by... We love reading your comments, and it's great practice for your English writing skills.
Don't be shy. Every action, big or small, makes a difference.
Before we finish, we want to thank you so much for watching today. Learning English takes time and effort, and we are so proud of you for being here.
Remember, practice is the key. Try to use these new words in your daily life.
Talk about the weather with your friends, describe the nature around you, discuss environmental issues.
The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are learning English.
And don't forget to subscribe to Easy English Talk Daily and click the bell so you never miss our new lessons.
We'll be back soon with another helpful topic.
Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and take care of our beautiful planet.
Thank you, and see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye!